Hey there, resolution warriors! It's that time of year when we decide to be our absolute best selves. You know, the versions of us that drink green smoothies and say things like, yeah, let's run a marathon next month.
Don't say it! Don't you say it! Left. Come on!
Or maybe even go big and try to transform into a multilingual, weightlifting, early rising financial wizard by February. Sound familiar? Well, guess what? Most of us don't get there. We barely get out of January. And suddenly our grand plans are as dusty as that gazelle in the corner. But my friends, it doesn't have to be this way. Today, we're diving into why our resolutions flop harder than a first-time salsa dancer, and what it takes to actually make them stick. We're talking tricks, tips, and just the right sprinkle of guilt from your friends to keep you on track.
Bro, what are you doing, man?
Why listen to me? Well, I might know a little something about making big life changes. Yep, that's me, a few years ago. I made a decision, changed my diet, hit the gym, and lost over 200 pounds. It was truly rewarding in so many ways, and if I can hit that goal, you surely can hit yours. So if you're tired of starting every new year with big dreams, only to watch them drift away.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Stick around.
We got a white girl down?
Because this year, you're going to be the one who actually follows through. Or at least the one who can brag about it on Instagram. And you can bet there'll be a ton of funny to keep you entertained. Because why commit to being better if you can't laugh at yourself along the way, right? So what do you say? Let's jump in and make this year the year we crush it. Welcome to New Year, New You, now you're smarter. Go big or go home? Bad advice. Start small. First things first, let's talk about why most of us fail. We tend to go big, like really big. We're out here making resolutions like, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds, start a business, learn Mandarin, and also become a professional dancer, all by February 1st. Yeah, that just doesn't work. Instead, start small, like really small. If your goal is to exercise more, start with 10 minutes a day. If that sounds too easy, good, it should. Because you know what's easier than skipping a 2-hour workout? Doing a 10-minute one and feeling like a champ. When I chased after my fitness goal, I started with just a few simple rules. I could not eat anything that came out of a can or a box, or any meal that was given to me through a window. It makes you have to eat real food. Just doing that, I lost 75 pounds in less than 6 months, and it was way easier to stick to than a real strict diet. But you do have to be specific, or you'll be sorry. You know that vague resolution you made last year? I'm gonna be healthier. How'd that work out for you? Yeah, I get it. The problem is being healthier isn't a goal, it's a vibe. What does that even mean? You're gonna eat more kale? Sleep more than 4 hours a night? You just gonna drink water instead of the 4 pots of coffee a day?
Fresh pot!
No. We need to be specific. If your resolution is to eat better, narrow it down. How about I'm going to eat 1 serving of vegetables with dinner? Or I'm going to cut down soda to 2 times a week? If you want to save money, how about trying, I'm gonna save $50 a month? Not, I'm gonna be a millionaire this year. Trust me, I've been waiting for that one for years. Here's a goal. How about now you're smarter getting 1 million subscribers? I mean, I am helping you with your goals. How about helping a guy with his? Moving onward, you have to track your progress. Think of this like leveling up in a video game, except instead of beating bosses, you're beating bad habits. Plus, tracking feels oddly satisfying. You get to look back and say, wow, I'm actually doing this. Whether it's checking off a daily habit tracker, logging your steps, or even using an app, you need some way to measure that progress. Goal is to save money? Track it in a spreadsheet. If weight loss is your thing, take some pictures once a month. Check how your clothes fit. That's much better than obsessing over the scale. I mean, what's the point of making all this effort if you can't brag about it online? Next step, tell people. Accountability is key. Because let's face it, nothing motivates us more than the fear of public failure, which is why I always suggest telling people about your resolution. Now, I'm not saying you have to shout it from the rooftops or wear a New Year's resolutions t-shirt, but telling a couple of brutally honest friends or family members, that's pure gold.
You have cheeseburger body long time.
They'll hold you accountable, like if your resolution is to stop doom scrolling at 2 a.m. and your friend catches you swiping through Instagram. Oh, they'll be right there to hit you with that super judgy look.
Get off the phone. Get off the phone.
I thought you were done with that. And nothing motivates like a good old guilt trip from a friend.
I am going to be happy this year. I am going to make myself happy.
Do you want us to leave the room, or?
Besides, what are you even watching anyway? Plan for failure. It's gonna happen. Okay, here's the deal. You're human and you are gonna mess up. Yup, it's not a matter of if, but when. And that's okay. The key is to plan for failure. We're not robots. We're gonna have days where the gym just isn't happening, or where that pizza just looks too good to pass up. It would be great if we could just do a software update and have a new skill.
I know Kung Fu.
But sadly, that's not the case. What you don't want to do is fall into the all or nothing trap. You know the one. I missed one day, so my resolution is ruined forever. No. Missed one day? Big deal. Get back on track the next day. Resilience and consistency. That's the secret sauce. When you were learning to ride a bike, at first, it didn't go well. But you were fearless and you tried again. Next step, reward yourself. You deserve it.
Treat yourself.
Look, resolutions are tough. So why not treat yourself to sticking to them? It's like when your dog learns a new trick. You give them a treat. You are no different, except for maybe a little less drooling. Set small rewards along the way to keep you motivated. Like, if I stick to my gym routine for a month, I'm getting myself that new pair of sneakers I want. Or if I finally hit my savings goal, I'm going on a mini vacation. The point is, don't wait until you arrive to celebrate. Celebrate the small wins, because those add up faster than you think. Make it fun, not a chore. Let's be real for a second. If your resolution feels like a chore, you're not going to stick to it. Don't be making a resolution like to vacuum the house more, because let's face it, that's boring. No one's excited about that. But if your resolution is something fun, like I'm going to take a dance class, or I'm going to learn to cook like a real chef,
Guy Fieri.
you're more likely to do it. Even if your goal is something mundane, like drink more water, make it fun. Get yourself a fancy water bottle and infuse it with fruit. Trick yourself into thinking this is the best thing ever. It's basically the Jedi mind trick for adulting.
You don't need to see his identification.
Last but not least, if you want your resolutions to stick, build new habits into your routine. They have to become part of your routine. Habits aren't just born out of willpower.
I don't got the willpower.
They're born out of consistency. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't wake up every day and go, do I feel like brushing today? Like Nike, you just do it. And that's how you want your resolution to feel. Whether it's working out, saving money, or finally getting that 8 hours of sleep, it should just be part of your day. No drama, no debate, just habit. And with that, boom, automated greatness. And there you have it, how to make your New Year's resolution stick. Whether it's starting small, being specific, or rewarding yourself along the way, these tips will help you actually follow through this year. Because, let's face it, New Year's resolutions are kinda like fireworks. We start out all excited and full of energy about it, but if you don't handle them right, you kinda get stuck.
What did we first? Oh, Lord! Lord, Jesus! Oh, Lord! Oh, Jesus! What you doing, Terry?
They fizzle out. But not this year, my friend. This is the year we conquer. So cheers to another year, and good luck, and may your resolutions be as strong as your willpower.
Nothing's gonna break my donuts.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you next time. And don't forget, you already took the first step in improving yourself, because now you're smarter.
Now you're smarter, take a ride.